From the early days, Tyne Tees has enjoyed, reflected and encouraged the North East music scene.
I brought you from the city and the bright lights knocked you out. I'm gonna send you back to home. Since you've been got in the big city, you've been started treating me rough.
Why are you still on your knees?
Well, if I stand up,
You're
where are you?
lucky, you know. Oh, I see, yeah.
No, thanks so much, John. Thanks, Ringo.
Thank
thanks,
you.
Paul. And thanks, George. Very much indeed. And best of luck with the film, yeah?
Best of wish
Yeah,
looks.
best of wishes.
Best of wish looks to the people that sent it.
Goodbye,
Thank you.
Tyne Tees and
Tyne
everybody.
Tees, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Help me. You gotta help me. Walk on the Tyne, it's all mine, all mine. Walk on the Tyne, it's all mine. Walk on the Tyne, it's all mine, all mine. Walk on the Tyne, it's all mine. Julie, let me only. Julie, don't be lonely. 'Cause I want you only to be my very own.
But it was the groundbreaking series The Tube that grabbed national attention and attracted international stars.
But now, before any more girls faint, here is the man that Elvis Costello once said should be told to stop singing that silly Jamaican accent.
Giant steps are what you take, walking on the moon. I hope my legs don't break, walking on the moon. You can lead in love of the common people, stars from the heart of a common man. Daddy's gonna buy you a tune that clean too. Mama's gonna live it just as much as she can. And she can.
I always found it terrifically energising to feel that you wanted to put the region on the map, and the ongoing north-south rivalry is a great spur to action sometimes. And I'm sure a show like The Tube will had a lot more guts and impact because it was made up here. If it had been made in London, I think it might have been a softer, more Nancy show.
And The Tube lives. There's to be a special 5-hour edition of the programme as part of Tyne Tees' celebration of the new millennium. Tyne Tees TV also carved itself an important niche in the world of children's programmes, all of them networked across the nation.
With more than half an eye on the costings, even the traditional enterprises have been given a good shake-up. 60 Dorsets and Suffolk Crosses started lambing in the first week of January to catch the Whitsun early lamb trade.
As well as catering for farmers, Tyne Tees has produced countless religious broadcasts.
The church is one foundation, is
and it's concentrated heavily on programmes for the deaf.
Our approach to Ben's education has been based on the following facts and on accepting them wholeheartedly. Ben is deaf. He is not and never will be a hearing person.
Major documentary investigations have been carried out.
This is the break which is right across the area of number 65 Bulkhead. And even with the girders, and fairly heavy girders they were, on this deck, they still broke in half.
Some old favourites proved continually popular among the Tyne Tees audience.
It's Crosswits, and here's your host, Tom O'Connor.
The arts have always flourished in the northeast, and Tyne Tees has reflected them fully over the years.
Now mixing the black with the yellow. There's a nut, you see. Man. Even down the pit, you see, the men walking underneath the arch girders became arch girder shaped. They had to stoop to get underneath. And I was conscious of the conditioning factor of the girders on the men. I couldn't draw how they felt, but I could draw how they looked and suggest how they felt by shapes.
We looked toward the Admiral where high the Peter flew, and all our hearts were dancing like the sea. The French had gone to Martinique with 4 and 20 sail.
Tyne Tees, once criticised for being in a run-down part of Newcastle, now sits opposite the site of what's to become one of the biggest arts and music complexes in Northern Europe. But it's been with its adaptations of the novels of Catherine Cookson that Tyne Tees TV has attracted mass audiences and worldwide acclaim.
God, I didn't mean to kill him.
Good morning. May I help you pick some strawberries? Who are you? I live here. My name is Annabella Lagrange. You see we can pick some? As many as you want. You must be very hungry.
Oh, can you swim, Spook? Oh, I can't swim, I'm gonna die!
I'll let you go, you cool little
John!
bugger. Eh? Shall I?
John!
Do you want to swim?
No, don't!
You get home and stay there.
Be obliged if you show me a hand, Mr. Pitty.
No one bets that much money on a pair.
No, you did.
The network wrote letters to me saying how much they enjoyed it. So they acknowledged that I did all right. They acknowledged it. So they thought, oh, maybe this guy could, you know, pull in a large audience and be in something that is popular. And then after The Gambling Man, all the scripts started coming.
Catherine Cookson has spoken to perhaps a discreet audience through her books, but I think the importance of Tyne Tees was that by converting the stories into film, we have made the story worldwide. and therefore the world, I think, has probably looked upon this region and been touched by this region, and from my own point of view, attracted to this region because of Catherine Cookson and because of the story that you have told.
Recent years have been eventful. In 1992, a takeover by Yorkshire TV, and new multi-million-pound studios on Teesside meant a separate news service for the south of the region. Mike Neville returned to Tyne Tees after 32 years with the BBC to present the new hour-long news magazine programme North East Tonight. In no time at all, it had won 2 top awards.
We won the Royal Television Society award for the best regional news programme, which we picked up 6 months later. But in fact, they chose us from a programme we'd done 6 weeks into the new series. Then we won the World Award in the New York Film and Television Festival. That was a great highlight. But the biggest highlight was going across New York to actually pick up the award, because I love that city. And, yeah, you know, in such a short time to win 2 prestigious awards was absolutely marvellous.
Just last year, another takeover, this time bringing Tyne Tees under the banner of the media and leisure giant Granada. With it, a brave new era of multi-channel digital TV and a home at Tyne Tees Newcastle headquarters for Granada Learning, a team at the cutting edge of educational CD-ROM.
Everyone's an independent these days, and we're all pitching our shows. Granada, Tyne Tees, it doesn't matter who you are, if you've got a good idea and real talent behind it, and keep going, you'll find a place for it. So I regard my job, working with the teams here and with John Whiston, to get out there and hustle on behalf of Tyne Tees and secure new commissions, take advantage of all the opportunities that are opening up, and hopefully get a much larger range of production going here in the next year, 18 months.
Then, in the last few days, an announcement that guarantees the foreseeable future of Tyne Tees TV, a new 10-year licence granted by the Independent Television Commission. Their vote of confidence in a TV station that's become a distinctive part of the cultural landscape of the North East.
Studios of Tyne Tees.
Would you like to tell us who we've got next on Raz?
A star-studded journey through 4 decades of entertainment. Mike Neville reveals.
Is this a way to make a living?
All the facts.
This week's show was, of course, very good indeed.
And the fictions.
So you love me?
I love television.
From the faces we knew then to the celebrities we know now. That's entertainment. Friday, 10:40 on Tyne Tees.
Yes, there's no business like show business.